All right, chat. So today I've been sent 4 questions. Oh, about One Piece. All right. So, oh no, this is set up of hell. All right, man. Look, I am not even 70 episodes in. We're closing in on 100, and this is tough. I don't know what this means. I don't know what these questions mean, but let's just get these out the way. 1, who should be the Straw Hat captain? That should be Luffy. It should always be Luffy, even if Zoro is stronger than Luffy one day, even if Sanji's stronger than Luffy one day. If Kim eats 10 devil fruits and gets stronger than Luffy, if Usopp gets stronger than Luffy, I don't care who the fuck pulls up, Luffy should be the leader. No conversation whatsoever. Yes, Luffy is a idiot. Yes, Luffy is an idiot of idiots of idiots of idiots of idiots. Seen some chat sometimes. Sage, Luffy's not dumb. He's da-da-da, and then I'll turn away because I'm not, again, I can't read chats during One Piece reactions because you guys like self-control. But I will say, nah, bro, I can't convince me from what I've seen. Luffy's an idiot. But that's besides the point. I understand where how he's not as dumb all the time. But no, he's an idiot. I don't care how dumb he is, bro. Luffy is the captain of that team. For sure. I don't even feel like I need to explain why, especially to the majority of this comment section who is caught up to One Piece. Nah, Luffy should be the captain. I don't think it's whatever. Rank the Straw Hats in terms of who is your favorite. Zoro, Luffy, Kim, Gap, Sanji, Usopp again, as I said every time, I'm gonna keep saying it just because I'll let you know when it changes, because when it changes, people are gonna be like, finally, right? But at this moment in time, Usopp just halts the story for me. He like constantly is like side commentary and shit that's kind of like, yeah, it's supposed to be comedic, but sometimes when like I'm invested into the story, I don't want to hear your joke right now. It's kind of like having that girlfriend or boyfriend, depending on what you like, that like doesn't take anything seriously ever. So like everything's a joke all the time. So it's like, all right, man, like that's cool and all, but like how the fuck we getting out of this situation? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes he'll even get designated 10-minute, 5-minute scenes to said jokes. And then if you just be in the way. Now, ultimately, I think they'll figure it out. I think I'm very early in the series to think he's a bad character, but he's definitely lackluster compared to everyone else. I almost said Gap compared to Sanji. Sanji's at least cooler. I know Sanji is like one of the fan favorites because when he popped up, my chat went crazy. I don't look at him, but I can see the amount of chat movement. That's just peripheral vision, right? It's just, for me so far, he just hasn't done that much. I just care about him as a character, but he hasn't done enough for me to like really be established with him. And I've just simply had more time with the other characters, if anything. But all he has been is essentially like one of Luffy's lackeys thus far, just with a pretty good personality. Kim being said, maybe it's just because ultimately she's weak, but Kim is like kind of dope. I don't have a lot of shit to say about Kim. She even keeps Zoro and Luffy grounded. She keeps everybody grounded. She literally just probably could be 2 or 1, but she just hasn't been shown to really be able to change too many things thus far. Kind of like in the Usopp thing, but at least she's important to the story in a different way, or she moves the plot whenever she's on the screen. Usopp kind of just is like a hindrance to the story, as a joke or as a relief to the story. Kim consistently moves the story. She is consistently the reason that people are doing what they do, and I can appreciate that. You don't have to kill everybody to be a fan favorite. Luffy, I've already pretty much talked about Luffy. Yes, he's an idiot, but he's our idiot. Obviously cool powers. W conviction, typical dream, but hey, I'm not mad at the dream because again, low-key, unheard of conviction. I ain't gonna lie. Luffy wants something done, he gonna get it done or die trying, and I respect the hell out of it. But Zoro's my number 1. Zoro's just, I ain't gonna lie, coolness matters, and Zoro's cool. I also think that Zoro just being blindly loyal to Luffy and also being a blind sword fight sexual is like low-key kind of peak. If I pull up to Zoro with a sword, he's gonna stop whatever he's doing to fight me. He's gonna be like, hold on real quick. All right. like it's just, I respect the fuck out of it. And then his motivations, yeah, Luffy has good motivations. You can even try to argue typical. I think it's personally a good motivation to be the king of the pirates, right? And his backstory adds on as to why. But with Zoro, you kind of saw how far he is despite how great he is. Like, Mihawk really did a lot for Zoro's character, as well as for the character of Mihawk himself. That was like a really, really, really good scene. So yeah, right now, Zoro 1, Luffy 2, Kim 3, I will concede. Unfortunately, it's a gap. Sanji, micro gap, Usopp. I called her Kim. I know her name's Nami, by the way. Rank the Straw Hats in terms of design. Oh, so who looks cool? In terms of who looks cool, I mean, green hair is cool and all, but I don't think that's anything too crazy. I say by design. Now, this is the most opinionated shit of all time. Usopp's still 5. I'm not gonna lie. 4, who got that drip? I'd say Kim. Kim's 4, Nami's 4. 3, Sanji don't got like no flash. He ain't got like all the pizzazz and shit, but hey, that be chilling, ready to kick a motherfucker in a soup. That's kind of gangster, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let me go Zoro 3, Sanji 2. I still think Luffy got the drip. I ain't gonna lie. Luffy is casually rocking a straw hat with some red shit, and that nigga Luffy kind of iced out. I ain't gonna lie. Luffy kind of a thug, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Luffy kind of a thug, bro. I know we're used to it. I know y'all are used to it more than me. And last but not least, any predictions we'll have. I just seen a fight between Zoro and Luffy. It wasn't the longest fight. It was a very comedic fight, but I saw them essentially battle, and while Luffy was fighting because he thought that Zoro was just like low-key not who he thought he was all along, Zoro was fighting because he was like, you know what? Who is stronger? I actually want to know this. So I like that there's a hidden rivalry on this boat. I'm going to lock in that all 3 of the niggas will fight each other at one point in time. Not to kill. These niggas will 1,000,000,000% go out of their way to battle each other, whether it's to see who's the best assistant for Luffy. Because I definitely think if there had to be one lock, Sanji and Zoro are gonna fight. I'd be damned if they don't. I think even Sanji will have an issue with Luffy one point. I think whether it's over a woman, whether it's over, yo, I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired of your shit, like whatever any of these things are, I know for a fact, I feel like they will have a conflicting fight. 2, I mean, I already know, unfortunately, what Luffy's latest transformation that broke the internet, blah, 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 is. But I'll say that we about to see Luffy get fucked up a lot. I think Luffy is next in term for that Zoro humbling experience. Before Kim, before Usopp, Sanji, I think Luffy's going to be next to get humbled. The way the story has been, it's kind of been like, if Luffy's there, everything is okay. It don't need to be that way. For 1,000 episodes, I hope it's not that way. So yeah, I think Luffy will be the next guy that's about to get fucked up. Maybe it's Sanji. I could see it being Sanji. The last prediction, I think that Squidward will defeat a main villain by himself. Somehow, some way, some unconventional way, but he'll have a serious moment. I think Squidward will actually get a fantastic W in the near future. But let me know your thoughts. I'm not gonna look at chat for the next 10 minutes because I know for a fact that you probably guys have seen on the screen. This is why I like peripheral vision it out, or even if I look to this way, I don't look at the chat specifically because I'm 100% sure that someone made a prediction on something that perfectly happened as if they didn't watch the show before. Take care, stay blessed. That's just what I think was gonna happen. I ain't gonna lie.